Good morning, everybody, and a very warm welcome to everybody for the 357th session of Empowering Morning Conversations. So those who are new, very warm welcome to you, and those who are old, very warm welcome to you. Those who are young in age, welcome to you, and those who are old in age, welcome to you. Welcome, everybody. So very quickly, I would like one of you to brief Jigar Soni about what is empowering morning conversations and why do we do it every morning. So I will help you by putting up the presentation and I will scroll it for you. So Vetrivel, will you do that?
Definitely, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, all the wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary, and beautiful people. Here is the opportunity to see, to learn, to understand ourselves very clearly so that we can get into the world and create things whatever we want. The whole purpose of this EMC and gathering and doing this very sincerely is to have a life of ease, joy, and glory. And this is Access Mantra, Access Consciousness Mantra, and Sir is giving us tools to create that. How we are going to achieve that all of life, ease, joy, and glory by creating ourselves, moving into the creative mode than the survival mode, because our default mode is survival mode where we just create things unconsciously. That's the greatest tool and greatest journey we are all in. And the unfortunate stuff with all of us is we are being bombarded with negative things, and people are surrounding, not actually motivating, they are kind of spreading the negativity. So this EMC is a place where you get a lot of positive stuffs and you will become a positive, where you will go and influence your circumstance. That is what happening to all of us. And important thing is, our mode will be shifted from complainer to a possibility seeker, because we strongly believe that possibility is everywhere and waiting for us to seek it. But unfortunately, we focus on the thing which we are not able to do it. So here is the place. We give you a tool to make you become a possibility seeker. After that, you create possibility for yourself and also for everyone. And how do we do is, we help you to increase your focus and increase your energy. Instead of saying increase your energy, we help you to realize your energy. We all have that energy. Unfortunately, we don't learn it properly and we don't realize it. Here is the place. Thank you to Sir. We know how to generate our energy, where to put our energy into it.
Thank you, Vetrivel, for the introduction. So every morning, without fail, at 7 o'clock, we are here and we want to create a life of ease, joy, and glory. See, just imagine. What do you mean, imagine? Just think, when you get up in the morning, do you jump out of your bed and say, wow, I'm going to create something extraordinary today? So when we get up in the morning, do we get up with a purpose in our mind? So today morning, when you woke up, what was your purpose for the day? So I'd like to hear from a few people. When you got up in the morning today, did you get up with this thought, okay, I'm going to create something today? Or what am I going to achieve today? What was the thought in your morning? See, early morning time is when you lay the foundation for the rest of the day, yes or no? You do, no? So today when you got up, what was the purpose that you had in your mind? Now don't be shy, because you're going to discover something. You know, the truth always sets you free. So when you woke up this morning, did you have an idea what is it that you want to create today?
Very good morning, sir.
Good morning, Guren. Good to see you back.
Thank you, sir. For me, the very important purpose was to make it sure that I don't miss the EMC today. And after my rituals for the fasting and all, I have a plan for the day. Some company works, some evening tasks, etc. So sort of routine activities, not very specific, the new creation, but certain activities related to family and work, various tasks to be completed, sir.
Yeah. So what was, I mean, all right. Thank you very much, Kunal. See, most people will have a list of tasks. Some might remember it in the morning, some may not. Right? But what is our purpose? Do we wake up with a sense of purpose every morning? Are we task oriented only, or are we accomplishment oriented? You know, the important thing is कि we obviously you have to do task, but what is the purpose of doing task? जो भी काम हम करते हैं कुछ हासिल करने के लिए करते हैं ना. So do we also get up in the morning saying कि आज मैं ये हासिल करूंगा? This is what I'm going to accomplish. All right. So is it surprising then that at the end of the day we have done many things, but we don't feel that we have accomplished something? So if you look back at your yesterday, would you say that you accomplished something? Or at least can you acknowledge it? Maybe you accomplished, but you don't know that you did. आपने कुछ हासिल किया मगर आपको पता नहीं है. Yes, Gautam.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Good morning,
How was your
sir.
interview? First, you tell.
Yeah, that is the first thing that I want to tell. See, since yesterday, yesterday you asked me about what makes you happy about this day, right? So what I did is I told you that I've got an interview to clear. I worked very hard, and thankfully, sir, yesterday evening I got a call from the recruiter that I've cleared the round.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, I've cleared the round, and there is a second round which is going to be on Friday, which I'm going to study hard for that. So, you know, what you're asking is, what is a purpose? See, the purpose actually, when I wake up at 7 a.m., the first important thing that I do is I make my bed. You know, it will be all messed up.
Okay.
My bed will be all messed up because, so the first important, as soon as I wake up, I make my bed. And then I brush my teeth, I look myself in the mirror. Once I look myself in the mirror, I make sure that I encourage myself. You know, that today's day, I'm going to start with EMC first, and then I'm going to take over the day. So there is nothing like specific purpose, but there is, yeah, I'm goal oriented as well. Even I have a set of calendar that I make throughout the day. But firstly, I encourage myself looking at the mirror that yes, I can take on the day, and the day is going to be positive. So this is how I start my day.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much for sharing it. But what is everybody's purpose, right? Are we purposeful? So he's got a wonderful ritual in the morning which makes him take the day on in the right direction. What about others? So my question to you, forget about today. What did you accomplish by the end of the day yesterday? Would be useful to know, isn't it? What did you accomplish by the end of the day yesterday? So one you can answer is saying that, okay, I finished so many tasks. That's also fine. But what did you accomplish by doing those tasks? सुबह से शाम तक हमने इतना काम किया, हासिल क्या किया?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Pooja.
So, sir, whenever I was doing something, so every hour or whenever I put it like break time, so I was just being aware that am I present? Am I fulfilled what I'm doing, or my thinking, my words and my actions are in alignment? So I was practicing being present and generating that, okay, few tasks were boring and few things which I really postponed or like procrastinate. But I create that ki why I'm making it like boring and sounding it boring like that. So I said that, okay, this is my choice. I have chosen this, right? So how can I make it creative? So I generated happiness. I created some creativity there, and I accomplished that task in a very fulfilled manner.
Yeah, with all those tasks, what did you accomplish? Tasks तो आपने कर लिए.
Yeah, that's a sense of achievement that I can do all kind of things with laughter, with smile, and also I was observing myself that where I'm a little bit disorganized, where I'm not being attentive, listening. So I was working on me simultaneously.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much for sharing it. Yes, Kunen.
Yeah, for me, sir, I was just recalling the day how it went yesterday. So I realized that there were certain moments, situations where I could have gone back into the default mode, but I did not. And I managed those situations by remaining in the create mode. And this, I believe, I can say accomplishment, because at that moments I was a bit aware and careful that I might go into the default mode, but I chose to be not go and be in creative mode. So can I say this is an accomplishment or achieve something, sir?
Yeah, absolutely. But tell me something. If you had gone into the default mode, what would it have looked like or felt like?
Very pathetic and sort of anger and all such negative feelings, emotions, and not getting the outcomes, which ultimately is to be in the ease mindset.
Wonderful. So what you accomplished is that you stayed out of the default mode and you were in a create mode. And then naturally another question will come, what did you create?
Yeah, I create satisfaction and pleasant moments.
All right. And that's valuable, isn't it?
It is, yes, of course.
Sukoon.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'd like to hear from some other people also. What did you accomplish? See, what I'm driving at is that can we operate in our every day, starting in the morning, hello, what am I going to accomplish today? In what way is this day going to be special today? Okay. Remember, we were talking about the other day, what is our primary purpose in life? Like, what is it that we really want at the end of the day? Whatever you are doing, what is the purpose? Finally, what is it that you want?
Happiness and joy.
Right? And is it easy or difficult to create happiness and joy?
Very easy.
Exactly. So do you have to do something to achieve happiness and joy?
No.
So tell me something very interesting thing. This is for everybody to think. If you don't need anything to do to have happiness and joy, you can create it. And then one question comes, then what is the purpose of my doing any work? जिस चीज के लिए काम कर रहे हैं वो मेरे पास ऑलरेडी है तो मैं काम क्यों करूं भाई? So what would be the answer to that? Now really think an answer, all right? Let's exercise our brains a little bit today instead of physical exercise only. अभी यहाँ पे रेडीमेड आंसर्स तो काम करेंगे नहीं जो रटे हुए हैं.
Sir, what I feel in nature, everything is working. Be it trees, be it plants, be it something in our function, our body, our mind. Also, in regulation, I mean, when we eat food, our digestion is working, right? So I mean, to channelize that energy, we need to do something which make us really fulfill that, okay, I'm on this earth, so I fulfill my purpose of being here. Be it I'm a daughter, so
Good.
I'm fulfilling that.
I got it, but just keep in mind, you said, I am fulfilling my purpose for being here, right? And just
Yeah.
remind me after 2 minutes, I'll come back to you.
Okay.
Right? All of those who agree that, you know, if I'm doing, I've got everything that I want. खुशी तो मैं कभी भी पैदा कर सकता हूँ, क्योंकि हम लोग तो खुशी के लिए करते हैं। तो जब मैं खुशी कभी भी पैदा कर सकता हूँ, तो मुझे किसी चीज की जरूरत तो नहीं है ना अपने लिए। That is a question I asked, and she is saying, yeah, very rightly, that in nature everything is working, and they are fulfilling their purpose. Okay, so I'm going to be asking you in a little while that there is something very common in nature and you. What is that? But before that, let's listen to Commodore Kuldeep Chaturvedi ji. What exactly was your rank, Kuldeep ji, in the Navy? It was Commodore?
Commodore equivalent to the brigadier in the army.
Okay, good. Now I am clear. I know more about Army than the Navy and the Air Force. Sorry about that.
Many of us.
जी सर, आप बताइए।
Sir, मैं समझता हूँ, what I feel is कि even if we have not to do anything for happiness, but why should we work? To have the constant awareness that our purpose is this, and it is so very easy. This we can cement it, or we can perfect it only by doing work.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. That makes a lot of sense. Now I have something more I'd like to add to this. All right. Pooja very rightly said that everybody is fulfilling a purpose. Right? Now trees are working. Are they working to get something?
Give something.
Yeah. So is it possible? 1 minute. I think Kuldeep ji wants to say something more. Yes. Sir.
By mistake, it is gone. No, sir. Please continue. Please continue.
Okay. See, what if whatever role you are playing in your life, whether you're working in a company, you're owner of a company, or whatever it is that you're doing, so we have all kinds of people over here. What if your purpose is to contribute? See, if there is a master play, everybody's got a role. Okay. So Kunen's role in life is to be a purchase manager. So he's being a good purchase manager. That's what he's required. He's making his contribution over there. Okay. I'm making my contribution over here. So actually, we've been chosen to serve in our own different way. Who's choosing? Let's not get into it. But we have a place in this world, and our job is to serve. Don't you think so? Our obsession with survival activity called I have to work in order to earn a living, और मुझे कम पैसा मिल रहा है, मुझे ज़्यादा मिल रहा है, मुझे incentive मिला कि नहीं मिला, and all that. Okay. Would it keep me from fulfilling my purpose 100%? If I'm doing everything in order to get something, will I do it 100%? If I'm doing it because I am here to do this, मुझे खुदा ने भगवान ने भेजा इसी को करने के लिए, तो मैं बेहतर करूंगा कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Whatever I need, I'm going to get it anyhow. Whatever I desire will be available to me anyhow, because you can only serve if you are looked after. You understand? I don't have to be afraid about my survival. How many of us are not performing 100% because of this fear or that fear, and this happened and that happened, and if I do this, it is a big risk. If I do that, it is a big risk. How much are we holding back from 100% contribution in life? How many things more could you possibly do if you're not bothered about getting something? हर एक चीज हम करते हैं कुछ लेने के लिए. My belief is that we are not born to take, we are born to give. There is a role we are supposed to play. There is a particular very special contribution that you can make because you are special. I always say you are a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being who deserves to be loved and respected for who you are. Now, banana is there to contribute something very uniquely as a banana, and an apple is there to contribute something very uniquely as an apple. See, everybody is unique for what? Because they bring something unique to the world to give, na? So what if we start focusing on what is it that I have that I can contribute the best, you know? Suppose you take away the fear of whether I will get or not get, okay? Your primary purpose may be giving, and then what will happen for you? You know, many of you who try something, chalo ye karte hain, logon ko isko chahiye, they want this, and going becomes tough, and after some time you give up. And if I ask you, why did you give up? Nahi, sir, I was not getting response. What response were you looking for? And there are people who persist. They know that what they are offering is special. They know what they are offering is needed by people, so they don't give up. And then you suddenly find that you're getting all the means to do that. Yes or no? So the thought for the day is, what is that something unique that I can contribute over and above what I'm doing now? What else is possible? What else is possible? How does it get better than this? Sometimes we get this thought, no, what difference does it make if I'm there or not? मेरे होने या नहीं होने से क्या होता है? But I'm saying बहुत कुछ होता है if you remember that there is something unique that you are made to do. Yes, Abhinav ji.
Sukhdeepak, first of all, I wanted to thank you and everybody for the distinction that was created yesterday about happiness. Because, the whole day, I was thinking like, why when I have to be successful to be happy, and why I can't be happy if I'm not successful? Why someone has to be happy if he has a big car? If you only have a bicycle, why you can't be happy? So, I was in that distinction. And right now in your today's distinction, yesterday I had a meeting with somebody, and that person is a quite a rich and very successful person who is employing a lot of people. And I just forgot that he was working as a peon in a company, and he told me कि मेरी किसी ढंग की जगह job लगवा दो. So I am the one who actually got his first job in first proper job. And after working for 7-8 years, he started business, and now he's employing 30-35 people. And I'm taking this moment, I was not even present to कि I had a hand in it. आपने वो question किया था ना कि why, what is your accomplishment? And I'm actually not present to my accomplishments. I don't want to boast about it. But अगर उसकी वहां मैंने जॉब ना लगवाई होती, he was working for a लाला जी virtually as a peon or as a runner. अगर उसकी मैंने ढंग की जॉब ना लगवाई होती तो शायद वो आज वो यहाँ ना पहुंचा होता. And I'm not even present to that.
You know what, Abhinav, maybe you are,
Yeah.
Your uniqueness is that you are a facilitator of people. You help
Yes,
people,
yes,
right?
yeah.
I remember when Gaurav Paul was there from Dubai and he was having a problem over there, you naturally, without any effort, connected him to a lawyer, and his work was
Yeah.
You don't even have to think about it.
Yeah, I don't have to.
So that is your unique contribution to the world, right? So have you ever
Yes,
thought that
yes,
if I continue to focus on giving, getting is never going to be a concern anyway.
Absolutely.
Getting is not your concern. You got भगवान का दिया हुआ बहुत कुछ है तुम्हारे पास.
Absolutely.
भाई तुम अगर सारी जिंदगी कुछ भी नहीं करो ठीक है ना?
हाँ
तब भी
हाँ
आराम से
हाँ हाँ
तुम्हारे बच्चों के बच्चे भी आराम से बैठ के खाएंगे, एंड स्टिल यू आर ऑलवेज वरीड अबाउट इट, because you're worried about
yeah, you know,
your comparison. You remember yesterday I said two things make you unhappy.
yeah.
Judgment makes you unhappy.
Judgment makes
So
you.
if you want to be happy, you have to be grateful for what you are, and you have to stop judging. So judging के अंदर comparison भी आ जाता है ना?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
You know, so one fellow the other day I met, he's very upset, you know. काफी लायक बच्चा है. I said, what are you upset for, sir? My batchmates, they've got their own house and this and that. I'm staying in my father's house. You know, he's doing quite well for himself. But he always remembers making himself unhappy, right? What happens with that is that we try to become like others. समझे? अगर आपको भगवान ने केला बनाया है, आप एप्पल बनने की कोशिश कर रहे हो, तो बनोगे नहीं.
बिल्कुल.
ठीक है ना? और जो एप्पल बेहतर तरीके से यूज किया जा सकता है वो भी नहीं करोगे.
बिल्कुल.
So what I'm saying is that if there is some unique purpose for which you have been made, then you are natural in doing it. What if you start focusing on doing that with 100% effort and then see what magic you create? You know, you could continue to work with this clearing cargo agency, whatever you're working for, with the purpose of contributing to people.
Absolutely.
Can I make it easy for this guy to get his cargo inside? How do I facilitate that? How do I facilitate my company to see? That's something you naturally do.
Absolutely.
It is only the frame that has to change, right? You need to understand, okay, look, I am unique as a contributor. All I have to do is contribute. That is the whole question.
Correct.
So are you happy to?
Correct. Yeah, I'm happy.
But you're not looking happy.
Yeah.
That's better. So, point for everybody is, what is the moral of the story? There is something unique, find it and keep doing it instead of trying to be like somebody else. Yes, sir.
Just a quick question, sir. Is there any method or way to find what is my uniqueness so that we can focus on contribution?
I think the only tools that you have is what else is possible and how does it get better than that. Okay, so let's do a little clearing. Maybe that helps everybody become clear, all right? What energy, space, and consciousness can I be that would allow me to discover my purpose and my uniqueness and express it in this world? And everything that is times a godzillion, will I destroy and uncreate it all? Yes? Anything that stops you from discovering your uniqueness, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. See, we all have an intuitive idea about what is our uniqueness. And if you are one of the lucky ones, you're already expressing it in the world. You're being that. But you know what? Like I keep telling you, as a rule, man is a fool. When it's hot, he wants it cool. And when it's cool, he wants it hot. Always wanting what is not. नहीं, ये ठीक नहीं है. कुछ और होगा. इससे अच्छा कुछ और होगा. इसको और बेहतर कैसे बनाए वो नहीं सोचेंगे. How do I make this better? So the good question to ask is, how does it get better than this? What else is possible? And I can promise you one thing, guys, if you keep your brain decluttered. So how do you declutter your brain? So I'm going to make a statement and I want everybody to follow with me and say it. We have done it before. Some of you know it. Others don't know it. So those who don't know it, you will know it now. Got it? So say with me, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Say,
everything is opposite of what it is.
And nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Say it, guys. Some of you are not even mumbling. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Do this 25 times and see what release you get and see what awareness opens up for you. Because our brain is generally occupied, you don't even realize it, It is generally occupied in so much of comparison, right? And judging and analyzing. So this fellow, unless he keeps quiet, you will never get an awareness about what's possible. And you'll never get an awareness of what else is possible for me. And even if the awareness is coming to you, because it comes in such a subtle manner, you miss it. So remember, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. You will discover. So instead of filling up your mind all the time, have you noticed your default mode, how it starts? You start getting the same old thoughts in your head, So whenever this thought comes, ये दुनिया अगर मिल भी जाए तो क्या है? तो क्या करेंगे? तुमको गाना बहुत पसंद है ना? So what will you do? You will say, everything is
a opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is opposite of what it appears to be.
Yeah. So then that kachara will get out of your head and you can replace it with whatever you want. When the kachara gets out of your head, what will you say? Hello, what do I want to accomplish? And how can I make it possible? How to make this possible, whatever I'm thinking, jo nahi ho raha hai. So yesterday's conversation, I hope you realize that it's also giving you a new possibility that what else is possible in my life. Okay. Sometimes, these warning signals when you get in your head, you can use it to say, all right, what else is possible in my life? Is it possible for me to open up another income stream in my life? Is it possible for me to develop a new skill in my life? Is it possible to make more use of my natural talents than I'm doing right now? So many possibilities will show up. But our mind is so busy comparing, judging, right, wrong, good, bad, agree, disagree, and all that shit, that we don't get time to think these very important things, right? Isn't it something everybody can do? Hello, how best can I, how does it get better than this? What other income stream can I open up? What new talents can I develop? How much more can I do with my talents? So many questions will come. And then you can say, all right, I have this idea. How do I make it possible? How do I make it possible? All right, so enough serious business for today. I've given you one tool, the crazy statement. Second tool is, what else is possible? It's a good question to keep asking. और क्या हो सकता है? Right? And how does it get better than that? और बेहतर कैसे हो सकता है? When things are good, you say, how does it get better than that? When things are not good, then also you say, how does it get better than that? How wonderful is that? Okay? So having taken care of all that serious business, Pooja ji, आप कुछ कहना चाहती हैं?
Sir, I would like to ask one question. That naturally, I mean, seeing my parents, they were contributing in the life of students and people around. So we also inculcated that. And it's come so natural that we can't see anyone in pain, whatever possible, we do that. But at times, I don't even take care of my time or anything, where I am, my finances, my health. So at times it's a little bit, compulsiveness also. It's in auto mode. I don't even think, right? So there should be a balance, and at times people who are not genuinely, I mean, they understand कि ये इंसान तो है, तो इससे तो ये तो ना करेगा नहीं, या इससे तो मुझे मदद मिल ही जाएगी. So I really इसको मैंने balance किया है, but still naturally I'm so empathetic. See, I catch the energy of people. I can experience their pain, and I feel like it's my pain. I just need to do something. Either it's रात के 2 बजे.
Listen,
So
this is a very good thing you are saying, but by being supportive and चलो कोई लोग फायदा भी उठाते हैं, मेरे भी बहुत लोग फायदा उठा लेते हैं, and I don't care, उठा रहे हैं तो उठाएं, as long as it doesn't take me away from my purpose. मेरा कहना सिंपल है, मेरे से क्या उखाड़ लेंगे? If I only help them, right? But
Yeah.
sometimes if you want to help people and support people, you have to get tough with them also, so that they can stand on their own feet. But usko chodo 1 minute ke liye. Okay? If your attention is not on this question, how does it get better than this? And what else is possible for me? Whatever I was telling to Abhinav would apply to you too. Many of us make this mistake. You are very young right now, okay? And you will get stuck in one groove. You know, you're doing that thing and
at
you.
times it brings feeling of being used also. I mean,
तुम्हारी सुई वहीं अटकी हुई है. Listen to what I'm saying. मैं कुछ और कह रहा हूँ. उसको छोड़ दो अभी. Can you drop it? Okay, say along with me, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. बोलो 5 दफा. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be, and nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. बोला? Now, whatever you are talking about, कि वो ऐसे करते हैं, you are resisting it, isn't it? So your energy is attached to it. Your ध्यान is attached to it. हमें ध्यान कहाँ लगाना चाहिए?
sir, I'm just trying to create a balance and protect also. I never cared about anything.
पूजा
Be
जी,
it my,
हमारे
yeah,
को अपना ध्यान कहाँ लगाना चाहिए?
what is possible? What else is possible?
Exactly.
Yeah. How can I contribute? How can I be more aware?
Exactly. How I am a very talented person. I am a unique person. I am using you. If you look into your life, na Pooja, you will find you're using it in a very narrow. मतलब एक ही दायरे में चल रहे हो. Okay? एक चीज हमको मिल गई, हम उसी के पीछे लगे रहो. बहुत अच्छी बात है. You can do better in that also. But a lot of questions you can say, na, how does it get better than this? How can I contribute more? What else is, how else can I work and train myself? So many things will start coming up when you operate from that, you know?
Yeah.
See, at the age of 69, I still don't stop that. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now I keep looking, hey, how does it get better than this? What more can I learn? If I want to contribute, I need to know things, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can contribute with what I already have also, quite a lot. I have so much with me, right?
Yeah.
But one of the things I do is if I don't grow, I'll stagnate.
Very true.
If I get stuck, उसी वो क्या कूप मंडूप बन जाएंगे तो that's not growth, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So if
Yeah,
there is,
with different times, it creates feeling of being stuck also.
exactly. So how do you get unstuck? First, you free this brain. ये जो शुरू हो गया ना, जब ओहो ये मेरा फायदा उठा रहे हैं, that's all judging, right?
Yeah.
And that's not the point. But I'm not going to waste my time in judging. मुझे करना है मैं करूंगा, नहीं करना है तो मैं नहीं करूंगा. All right?
Yeah.
उनको shut off करने के तरीके अगर आपको जानने हैं, मुझसे ऑफलाइन बात करना. I'll tell you how. I know how to shut people off like that.
Fine, sir. Thank you so much.
You know, so you can get back to the business. But what is your core purpose? If your core purpose is contribution and that's who you are, then do it anyway. But you may find a different way to do it. You know, because there are some people who are like leeches. They are actually making harm to themselves. Somebody is depending and he thinks कि मेरे बस की नहीं है, इसलिए मुझे किसी से मांगना पड़ेगा, किसी से लेना पड़ेगा. So what is my job? If I'm a good coach and a good trainer, I'll have to show him that, no, you don't need it from others. How can you make it possible? I will help you to make it possible. Don't ask me, but I can make it possible like this, and you have to invest.
Yeah.
Because in this world, in order to get something, you have to give something. And the
Very
people who are unwilling to give anything, they are the ones who get nothing also in life. That also I've seen.
Very true.
हम उनसे लें या नहीं लें, that's a different matter. Okay.
Yeah.
So that brings me to the next question. Are you a giver or a taker in this world? Because what we discussed earlier, nature naturally gives without expectation. Why? Because it's fulfilling its purpose. The tree has to provide you with oxygen. That's its job.
Hmm.
The tree has to utilize the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. That's a job.
Yeah.
And have you noticed that the tree might be growing in a jungle? कोई माली नहीं है उसकी look after करने के लिए. So somebody is looking after him, right?
Yes.
We are so, that's what I'm talking. We are so bothered about surviving, okay, that we forget that we are here to thrive naturally and we are here to give naturally. We have the means to give, we have the talent to give, we have the knowledge to give. We have the talent, everything we've got that we can give. But we are not giving our 100% because we are more concerned about our own selves.
Sir, I felt I exhaust myself physically, mentally, emotionally also at times. I mean, there should be a balance. I feel like that.
Yeah, so check how much energy you're wasting because of reaction and resistance, which is coming from all your judgments. See, the problem is unconsciously we are judging in right, wrong, good, bad, agree, disagree, usko dekho, isko dekho. That's going on naturally, na? How much energy is getting wasted here? Resistance का मतलब क्या होता है? ये क्यों हो रहा है? ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. इनको behave करना चाहिए.
Now दूसरों को छोड़ के मेरा खुद से हो गया है कि मुझे ऐसे करना चाहिए. दूसरों से नहीं है, खुद से.
मगर instead of saying ऐसे करना चाहिए तो कर लो ना.
Sir, at times what you want to, but यदि उस हिसाब से आप नहीं कर पा रहे हो तो it makes you a little frustrated.
Yeah, so instead of getting frustrated, which is again a waste of energy, there is a very simple question you ask. What else is possible? Right? How do I make this possible? You want to do something, nahi ho raha hai na? So you say, okay, how to make it possible? Keep asking this question. How do I make it possible? What else is possible? You will be quite amazed how many possibilities will show up. See, kabhi we get stuck when we tell somebody ये मेरा काम है, जरूरी है. All right? सर नहीं हो सकता. तो मैं उसको भी बोलता हूँ यार, let us find out now how to make it possible.
Great, sir. Thank you so much.
9 out of 10 when I tell this to the other person, क्योंकि first reaction of everybody is नहीं सर ये नहीं हो सकता. Anything which is not his routine way of doing things, he will say ये नहीं हो सकता. Right? So I said, all right, I get it. But yeah, let us find out now how to make it possible. मुझे तो ये करना ही है. चलो मिलके देखते हैं ना कैसे, how to make it happen, how to make it possible. Then they do it.
Yeah.
When I went to the hotel where I was in Udaipur, they put me up in a beautiful suite in a beautiful hotel and all, and I'm on this special diet, right? And I wanted a particular thing, and the chef said, "Oh, that is not possible, sir." So I said, "Okay, so how to make it possible?"
Great, sir.
So I said, यार सोचो ना how to make it possible. कहता अच्छा फिर हमको क्या किसी को भेजना पड़ेगा. तो कहाँ भेजना पड़ेगा? यानी ये वहां पर एक छोटा सा वो कस्बा है, वहां पे मिल जाएगा. मैं कहता यार फिर भेज दो ना. ऐसे मैं दूं पैसे, मैं दे देता हूँ पैसे, तुम मंगवा दो. इसे नहीं सर, उसकी क्या जरूरत है? See, simple question I asked him, okay, how to make it possible? Yeah. You try this out, it works. See, many of us, people like you and I, we will get stuck because of other people. You know, वो बोल रहा है यार नहीं हो सकता, दूसरा नहीं कर रहा है जो उसको करना चाहिए, and stuff like that. You ask this question, hello, कैसे करें यार? How to make it possible? I'm sure यार, if you want, no, हम दोनों देखते हैं ना how to make it possible. You try this out, and this is a formula for everybody. No harm in trying it out. See if it works. All right. So let's end the day on a happy note. You want to end it on a happy note? Let's generate some happiness. So when I say 1, 2, 3, we will all laugh 100%. 1, 2, 3, go. So have a great day. Have a wonderful day. And like some people say, Aapka din. God bless you for empowering morning conversations.
Stay safe, stay blessed. All take care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.